I'm really excited to introduce to you guys some really fun and cool guests. So we have Maddie and Molly and Jake. So let's give them a warm welcome. Woo! Awesome. So maybe let's go with Maddie. Can you maybe introduce yourself? Like, how old are
Hi,
you and what's something you like to do for fun?
you could call me Madeline, my real name, and my Maddie short name. And I'm 8 years old, and I like to do gymnastics for fun.
Woo! So how long have you been doing gymnastics?
1 year.
1 whole year. Do you have like a favorite move?
Yeah,
What is it?
my front walkover, where you go like you cone, and then you do that, and then you land like standing up. I know how to do that.
You land standing?
Yeah,
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. That's your favorite or your best move?
that's the favorite.
Best and favorite. Nice. All right. And Molly, can you also introduce yourself? How old are you? What do you like to do for fun?
Hi, my name is Molly, and I'm 7 years old, and I like to do art for fun.
Really? What kind of art? Like drawing, painting,
I
graffiti?
like drawing.
Oh, what do you
Yeah.
draw? Yeah. Do you draw more like nature, people?
I mostly draw kind of like people.
Okay, like stick figures or like what do they look like?
I'm gonna
You
show
get you
you.
okay, got it. Go ahead, go and get it. Awesome. By the way, so Maddie, when it comes to gymnastics, I know that there are different things. There's like you can flip, you can do the bars or something like this. What do you do?
I'm working on my back handspring where you like do that, and then you flip.
And yeah, and how's that going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, have you been able to do one yet?
No, not by myself, but with spotting.
Yeah, with a spotter, you said.
Yeah.
What do they do? Like put their hand on your back?
Yeah.
Okay. The artist has arrived. Is
The
this
one I'm circling is the thing I grew just now.
okay? Let me see. Nice. Who is that?
Me.
Oh, nice. For those who are listening, because they're on this show, there is the podcast where like maybe someone's driving, they can't watch the video, but then they'll hear. And there's some people who can watch this on YouTube. But for those who are listening, Molly was just drawing herself, and I'll describe it. It's a face. It's got eyes, hair, and there's a circle around it saying me. It's beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Molly. Amazing. Do you like to sketch more like, black and white, like pencil? Do you like coloring pencils, markers, paint?
I like coloring pencils.
Coloring pencils. Nice. What's your favorite thing about painting or drawing people?
They just look pretty.
I love it. Like the drawing
And
you just showed me of yourself. It's very pretty. Yeah. Well, okay. And now let's not forget, Dad's here too. Jake, introduce yourself. Like, who are you? What do you like to do?
Okay. My name is Jake. I work in IT. We live here in Florida, and I love to watch movies. I'm a movie buff.
What kind of like movies are you into? Like maybe what genre?
Star
Um,
Wars. Star Wars.
Anything adventure, yeah, adventure, action heroes, anything.
Yeah. So you definitely like action and probably Star
Yes,
Wars.
yes,
Yeah, I love
yes.
action too. I love PG-13, PG-20.
Wait, I PG-13 and PG-20?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you're 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is something you're supposed to tell everybody on the show.
My mom allows me.
Okay.
Say, have you ever
All right.
watched a superheroes movie? They're pretty scary, and I
Oh.
watched
Ooh.
them.
But were you okay after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, only sometimes.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll start with this. There's something called contextual confidence, which a lot of times what I do notice is that when I speak to a lot of people, they think confidence is like an overarching theme. So if you're a confident person, then you're confident all around everywhere, everything. Not quite. So confidence is actually contextual. So like if you are confident at being able to do your gymnastics, it's because you practice, you work so hard on it. But then if I said, okay, I'm going to show you ballet for like 10 minutes and then you're going to go and do a 1 hour performance in front of 100 people on TV, you'd be like, what? Yeah, you see their faces. And well, you didn't practice and you haven't trained for it. You're not prepared for it. So your confidence in being able to do that performance is much lower than gymnastics, just because you haven't really practiced yet. You don't have the skill for it just yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So some people are really confident in some things, and because they're still beginners in other things, they won't have that confidence. That makes sense, right? And so earlier when Dad is saying like confidence, it just means like confidence in some things, because all of us are confident in some things and then not so confident in other things, just because we're still learning, right? And can we ever be perfect?
No.
No, but what can we be?
Good.
Good, yeah. And we can keep,
Oh.
yes. And okay, question for you guys. If we can't be perfect, then we shouldn't even try. We should just give up, right? No, we shouldn't just give up.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. So if we can't give up, or if we can't be perfect, does anyone want to try and explain like, well, then if we can't be perfect, like why should we still try? What good can come from that? Yeah. Maddie?
Because you should always have the growth mindset and you should still try. And the
Yeah.
growth mindset, the people who's the fan of Andrew Churong. So the people who's watching this, a growth mindset is when you like have some like, I can't do this. That's a fixed mindset. It's a fixed mindset. It's not because what you think. A fixed mindset, I think people usually like think this, but a fixed mindset, it's like when you fix things in your mind, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's when you have to think about it. That's why it's called a fixed mindset. And a growth mindset is when you're like growing in your mind. So you do something good and then you're growing in your mind.
I like it. Pretty good explanation. And did you ever have a fixed mindset about some things? Like you said, things like I can't do it. Have you guys ever had a fixed mindset about some things in the past? Yes, Molly.
No, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Have you guys ever said anything like I can't do it?
No.
Are you sure? You've never said that before in your life?
No.
Oh, but you don't say anymore, do you?
No, I don't say it anymore.
Yeah. And so I heard recently, I think one of you guys had a friend over, and then I think she said that I think you guys were maybe doing math, and it was like 6 times 2 or something like that. And then I think she said something like, I don't know the answer, or I can't do it. What happened? Yeah, can you tell the story?
So I was doing Excel, and then my friend, we were both in a call, and that was like 6 times 2, and my friend said, "Oh, you know I'm not smart, Maddie." And then I said, "Yes, you are. You just have to keep practicing, and then you'll get smart in your mind." And then later, I asked another question. It was like 2 plus 6, and then I asked 2 plus 6, and then my friend said 8, and then I said, "I knew you were smart."
And then how did she feel after that?
I don't know. She didn't have her face on camera. She never told how she felt. Yeah, so I don't know.
If you're to guess, do you think she's believing in herself more now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we're believing in ourselves more, is that a fixed mindset? Is that a growth mindset?
Growth mindset!
Woo! Amazing. Does anyone want to? Yeah, Molly.
I want to share my picture with you.
Let me see. Wow. Who's that?
Read it.
It says Coach Andrew. Wow. For those who are listening, there is now a picture of there's a portrait of me on the screen, and it looks like I have quite a beard, actually. I don't know if I have that much facial hair, at least not today, but looks good. You also got the wavy curls in there. Very nice. You are an artiste. Who here wants to explain, like, because when you have a growth mind, actually, if you have a fixed mindset and you maybe make a mistake, or if you lose in a game, what does that look like or sound like if you have a fixed mindset? Does anyone want to try to explain that? So, if we lose, does that mean something is wrong with us?
No.
If we lose, is there something broken about us?
No.
Right, because there's no such thing as losing. You win or you.
No.
Yeah. Can you maybe share with the audience a little bit more, like, because not everyone has heard of that before. What does that mean when there's no such thing as losing, you win or you learn?
It means that you learn or you win.
Yeah. So what's the word we took out?
Lose.
Yes, yes. And so if we are playing a game and you get last place, technically, like, you did not win, right? But what if we call ourselves a loser, how does that make us feel?
Bad.
Yeah, it makes us feel bad. Thing. Crying is bad or normal?
Normal.
Yeah, and if we lose and we feel disappointed, is that bad or normal?
Normal.
It is normal. Exactly. And you know what? What happened after that? Did you give up or did you keep going? Yes, exactly. You did. And honestly, I think that was even cooler. I think it's cool to win, but it's even cooler to see someone who lost but did not give up and they kept going. Because if you don't give up and you keep going, does that mean you're being really scared or really brave?
Well, we.
Exactly. So in order to not give up, you have to be brave, huh? What can you share with our listeners who there's just like, imagine there are some other kids that are listening and like when they lose a game, they get really upset and it makes them want to give up. Do you have some advice for any kids who maybe want to give up because they're so sad? Yeah. But what if they say something like, but what if I keep going and I just lose again? What do you think, Maddie?
So, like, the advice is you should keep going, not go back. Because if you go back, then if you go back to that memory that
Yeah.
was just there, you have to keep thinking on. You have to go on.
You have to go on.
I have a saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a game.
Yeah, but some people are like, it's not just a game. It's like, if I lose, then I'm a loser.
Oh. No.
No?
I don't hear it. I don't want to hear it.
No? We shouldn't talk like that?
No.
What?
Bad.
So can somebody help me explain, like, sometimes like a kid will lose and they feel really bad about themselves. And if they have a fixed mindset, what do you think happens to their self-image when they lose? Oh yeah, Molly?
Goes down.
And it goes down.
Yeah.
And then when it goes down, how does that make them feel?
Bad.
Really bad. Exactly. So should we let our self-image go down?
No.
Mm-mm.
It should stay just the way it was before. We should keep going up.
Yeah. Actually, if you lose, should that even change anything about your self-image?
No.
Ooh, I have a crazier question. If you win, should that change your self-image?
No.
What?
Because if you get way high up in self-image, you'll be like, I'm the best in all of you. I'm so sassy and I'm the best.
Well,
Or
yeah, and that's not very nice, is it?
yeah. And you're not a better or bigger person than anybody. You're all the same.
What? Okay. Explain. Tell me more. So you can't be more, or you're more of a
You can't be
human?
more or you can't be less.
Really?
You have to stay the way you are no matter what. No matter if you
Yeah.
win, no matter if you lose.
So then why? So
Even
then,
yeah.
what if someone plays a game and they win and they start thinking, "Oh, I'm better than all of you guys. I'm a better human." Why is that wrong?
Because
Yeah. Of course. Go ahead.
because then other people think she always is bragging about everything, and then they'll not want to be your friend because
Mm,
they don't want someone to be. Because nobody in the whole entire world wants a friend like that.
yeah, that thinks that they're a better human than all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really fun.
Or
Yeah,
if you hang out with them too much and they're like that, like every time you see them, then since you hang out with them all the time, then you'll become that person too.
do we want that to happen?
No.
Ooh, yeah, definitely not.
Calm down.
I have a hard question for you guys. Are you guys ready? Okay. So this one is, what if somebody is mean to you and they're like, "You're weird." What should happen to your self-image? Who wants to try answering that? Okay. Maddie?
Someone, if someone says that to Molly, no, Maddie. So if someone says that like to you, then your self-image should stay the same, as you said. If you're here, wait, I have another question for you. If you're bragging, is your self-image going down or up?
If you're bragging, does your self-image go down or up?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting question.
Goes down.
I think that it doesn't change. I think that if you're bragging,
It should go up, right? None of them.
I think that actually, if you really think about it, I think your self-image is low.
Yes. Yeah, Molly.
Is that what you're thinking, Molly? My answer would just be, honestly, I think that maybe their self-image is low because if your self-image was high, why would you need to brag? And if you're thinking like, oh no, like just in case, just in case anybody thinks anything about me in a bad way, let me just make sure everyone thinks good things about me. So let me brag. So I think you have to have a low self-image in order to brag about yourself, just to be sure nobody thinks anything less of you. Does that make sense? You're feeling like, I got to do this or else something bad will happen.
Molly, let me be
Does that make sense?
in
Do you guys want to learn a big word?
Yeah.
So what I just described is called a superiority complex. Can you guys say superiority?
Superiority.
That was actually pretty good. Now say superiority complex.
Complex.
Now say the whole thing.
Superiority complex.
Okay, I'll say it and then you guys say it. Superiority complex.
Superiority. Wait. Personal. Personality.
Superiority.
Superiority complex.
Yes. It basically, and then there's another one called inferiority complex. Can you guys say that?
Inferiority complex. Okay, wait, Molly. Let me see. Inferiority complex.
That's pretty good.
Inferiority complex.
I think you made a new language. Now, basically what this means is like, if you have it in, can I tell you guys what it means?
What?
Oh, maybe I'll quiz Dad. All right, Dad, you're on the hot seat. What's your understanding of a inferiority complex?
I guess inferior is where you don't feel like you're good enough.
Yeah. Yes. Can you guess what a superiority complex would mean?
Yeah, it'd be kind of the opposite, right? So that's where you think that you're better than everyone else.
Yes. And according to Adlerian psychology, what's very interesting is that a superiority complex is actually the same as an inferiority complex. And the reason being is that it's a cover-up for feeling less than. So you have to place yourself above other people in your own mind. Like, I'm so much better than you. And it helps them like fill in this void, fill in this gap. So they don't feel like less than a human. So in order to do that, they have to accomplish in their own mind that I'm more of a human than you, right? I'm better than you. And so actually, technically, there isn't really such thing as a superiority complex. Someone who like really brags all the time and like, oh, I'm so much better than you. It's just someone who's covering up something inside in secret that they have some insecurities. It could just be subconscious. It could be like they truly believe they are more of a human. And some people do actually look in the mirror and they're like, I don't really like what I'm seeing, but it's a self-image problem. And so they cover it up. And then they bully people, push people down, or just puff up their chest and brag. Have you ever been hard on yourself? Like you make a mistake and you get mad at yourself?
Example, I can't do this.
Okay, got it. So that sounds like which mindset? Fixed mindset. Good. And then let's switch now. And Molly, what advice do you have for someone who is saying something like, I can't do it? What would you say to help somebody if you had a friend and they're like trying to draw right next to you and they made a mistake, but they're trying their best and it didn't come out perfect? Yeah, what would you say?
So wait, I just want to tell you an example.
Yeah, please.
Okay. And today my friend was trying to draw Luigi, and then he dragged his eye, and then he dragged the head, and like a messy face, and then he said, "Come on, just that ugly face," and then
So next time you see him, what are you gonna tell him?
It's okay, friend. You can start it over again.
Yeah. And is that the truth though? If you make a mistake, can you actually start over and try again?
But he was drawing.
Yeah, he was drawing it. But if he makes a mistake, can he always just keep trying?
Yes.
Is it possible for him to actually get better though? Yes. Can he actually get better if he gives up though? No. So what would you guys say in your own words? What's the problem with having a fixed mindset?
So the problem with the fixed mindset is because then you'll not believe in yourself, and you'll say, "Oh, I can never do this again." Like the word "again" means like, "Oh my God, I can't do this ever in my life." If you try, that's a growth mindset.
Yeah.
Fixed mindset when you're like, "Bang, bang, bang, I don't like myself."
Mm-hmm. You know what this reminds me of is there's another word called limiting beliefs, actually. And so, yeah, you guys know how like limiting, it just means like you're slowing down or you're stopping, right? And I don't know, do you guys already know this word, limiting beliefs?
Huh?
So like if limiting means like slowing down or like stopping, does anybody want to try and guess? What does like a limiting belief mean? Molly?
It means like you believe in something.
So limit means like to slow down or stop. And belief means like you believe in something or you believe in yourself. So what does it mean to have a limiting belief about your drawings? What do you think? Yeah, because you're the artist. So let's just pretend you have I don't know, a friend that comes over and then she's like trying to draw right next to you and she believes she'll never get good at drawing. Do you think she's going to keep trying? No, because it doesn't really make sense to try something if you believe you're just going to be bad at it, right? But what if your friend believes that she can get good at drawing? Do you think she's going to keep trying?
Yeah.
And then if she makes a mistake, do you think she's going to keep trying?
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
Because she's believing it.
Exactly. So what do you think is really, really important here is to not believe in yourself or to believe in yourself?
To believe in yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I do have one final question.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what a bully is?
Yes. It's where you like, sometimes it's using like hands to bully, like, oof.
Who?
Or sometimes it's like, hey, you're the worst kid I've ever met.
Yeah, that is definitely a bully. That's pretty mean. Why do bullies bully?
Oh, because they have sadness in their heart, and
Oh.
and sometimes their mom and dad break up, and so that sadness makes them bully because they want to have revenge.
Wow, that was actually a really good answer. You really knew that one. And so basically they have some sadness inside of them is what you're saying. Yeah. But if they have some sadness inside of you and they say you're weird, I don't like you, does that mean it's okay, or are they still making a bad choice?
Still making a bad choice.
Yeah. So are bullies actually bad kids or kids making bad choices?
Kids making bad choices.
Yeah. But that doesn't make what they're doing okay, huh?
Mm.
Has anyone ever like had a bully in their life? Maddie, what happened with your bully?
My friend named blah blah blah. He once said, my other friend, so Molly, pretend you're, and then you're swinging a thing.
Okay.
Let's do this, Molly. Okay.
Okay. So this person was swinging their arm. Yeah. Okay.
No, it was they were swinging a thing.
Oh, a thing like a stick.
No, they're swinging some. Okay, so and then I was like, and then this boy named blah blah blah. He was like, "Hey, Maddie, you don't even have to back away. It was not even close to when it was."
Oh, it was like really close to hitting you, and then he was like, "You don't even have to move. I wasn't even close enough to hit you, right?"
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then this is a really sad choice, but instead, my mom said this is like crossing the line.
Yes.
You should not invite blah 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 to your birthday party. He was mean to me, but if you want, you can. But if you do invite him, then I'm just not gonna come.
And how did you? So take me back to the moment when the bully was being mean. Did you say something like, "Hey, stop it," or like, "Why
No,
not?"
I just.
Or why didn't you say anything? Was it kind of hard to say something?
Yeah.
Any idea why it was hard to say something?
No, I don't.
Did you freeze?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. What made you freeze? Because I think I know. I wonder if you know.
He was so mean to me because he was so mean to me that I'll just.
Do you think maybe you are afraid of something?
Yeah, I do not.
Let me ask you this, and you tell me if I'm guessing correctly. Were you at all afraid you might sound mean? No. Was this person your friend?
Frenemies.
Were you maybe afraid that this person wouldn't like you?
No, I don't care who likes me or not. But
maybe not now.
my family, if they don't like love me, then I'm gonna be like, I am out of this house. I'm going to another family.
But back then, do you remember if maybe you were afraid of something, that maybe you sound mean, or what do you think? Or too long ago to remember?
Too long ago to remember.
Do you want to know what actually makes kids freeze?
What?
There's usually two reasons. One is they're like, I don't want to sound mean. Like they're being mean to me, but doesn't mean I'm supposed to be mean back to them. And I don't want to be a bad kid. And like, do you guys want to be bad kids?
No.
No. So that's why most nice kids, they're afraid to say something because they don't want to sound mean. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But another fear is that, well, what if they don't want to play with me anymore? What if they don't want to be my friend anymore? And that's the other fear. Have you ever felt that way or don't remember?
I may have felt that way, but I don't remember.
All right, then let's pick Dad's brain. Do you remember the instance that she's talking about? with the
I think, yeah, vaguely, yes, vaguely, I remember.
yes. So the kid that was being her bully.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can share maybe your perspective, like what happened?
Well, obviously, this didn't happen at home, so I heard about it, and the thing that caught my attention is, I think what it was is in the middle of a classroom. So to me, I think it was more like a public humiliation that she might have felt. So it was
Mm,
kind of a reaction that she gave for this particular incident.
mm. And then it was that like was it the moment when that kid was like swinging something, or was it a different story?
Yeah, no, that particular one I believe happened in school. Yes, in
Uh,
class.
how did you see it like affect her?
She came she came back from school, and I actually didn't really realize it at first, but then she started telling me about it.
Yeah.
I like that she kind of was able to stand up for herself, but I think, we could have probably taken, better choices in what she was responding, how she responded.
Mm. Uh. Well, so like the way that she responded, like to the kid, you mean, or
Yeah.
yeah, what? And the way she responded was just like how?
Well, I mean, what the way I understand it is that she had said, that she didn't want to go, she didn't want these other individuals to come to the birthday party. And
Mm,
so we kind of felt that a better thing to say would have been, well, I'll, I moved out of the way because, I felt like I was going to get hit. Like
right.
that would have been it. But, Madeline and Molly are both getting more of the confidence. So it's really great to see them with more confidence, but we still, I think, have a little ways to go to
Yeah.
guide them.
Yeah. What would you say is like, what would be like the next thing for them to continue working on?
Yeah, probably just more like relationship, like friendship style issues, how to handle certain situations that come up, maybe things that don't come up that frequently,
Sure. Like some
But
nuanced things.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just some how to get a good response as opposed to just reacting in the moment. I
Hmm.
think then that would probably help them.
Yeah. And not say something that you would probably regret.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So then being more prepared for if there's a conflict and being
Yes.
able to respond in a way that still is probably like a I guess how do I put this? Maybe authentic to them. They say what they mean instead of maybe going a little bit more into fight or flight and then saying something they don't mean.
Exactly. Yeah. Just having kind of a little bit more self control.
Uh-huh.
But, I'm still very proud of both of them for how far they've come from before they started, you know, working on these issues.
Right, for sure. Got it. Okay.
I think they're doing
Um and this is for like the both of them, right?
yes.
Okay. Hmm. Let's bring them in for a quick moment. Let's see if I can work with them on this for a quick maybe
Yes.
5 minutes.
Okay. One moment.
Yes.
Welcome back. Okay.
Hi.
So, quick question for you. Have you ever gotten upset and said something that you wish you didn't say? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And how does that make you feel after? Do you feel like good about it or not that good about it?
I feel guilty. Actually,
Aw.
no, I don't feel guilty because I never did anything wrong, but I kind
Are
of
you
feel
sure?
good.
You're sure about that? So you're perfect.
No.
How would you guys like
That's
to how would you guys like to maybe learn a little bit more about maybe how to control being mad
that's good.
and maybe say things that and not say mean things but just stay yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm good with that.
Okay, good, good. And here's the thing. I think that you guys are already really nice. Now, let's just say someone is mean to us first. Should we try to be mean to them back?
You can say,
And
please stop it. I will not like it, and I'm gonna die.
yeah. And if we, let's just say, you know how we talked about self image earlier today? How
Yeah.
about if someone's mean to us, what should we do to their self image?
Down.
Do you think
Do
so?
it.
Should we try
yeah.
and lower their self-image, or should we try to protect their self-image?
Protect image.
Yeah. So we should protect our self-image and their self-image is what you guys are saying?
Yeah.
What is something, if we said it, what would probably hurt their self-image?
Like saying, "Hey, I hate you. You're the worst person I
Aw.
met," and I'm gonna tell you that you said this to me and you did that to me.
Yeah, and even if they had a strong self-image, it could probably hurt their self-image, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if someone is actually being really mean to us and they're like, "You're so weird and I don't like you," what can we say to make sure we do not hurt their self-image? What do you guys think?
Please stop. I do not like it.
Would you guys say that probably won't hurt their self-image?
Yeah.
I agree. What else can we say that doesn't hurt their self-image?
We could say the opposite. We
Oh.
could say, "Please stop. I do not like it," or "I do not like it. Please stop."
Okay. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I think the main point I just wanted to make is making sure that don't just try to protect your own self-image, but I think even better if you try to protect other people's self-image too, even if they're being rude. Because if they're rude and they're mean, should does that mean they deserve to have their self-image go down?
No.
Okay. All right. Final question for Dad. Okay,
Okay.
question
Yes.
for Dad before I forget. All right. So, Jake, for the parents who are listening, do you have any encouragement for the parents?
Okay. Let me think. I mean, yeah, with your children, it's something that you always want to give them the best. You want them to be successful, and one of the great ways to do that is to kind of learn to build their self confidence. Little by little, and that was kind of the issue that we had. Self confidence, and with relationships, with friendships, with getting frustrated. So some of the things that that we learned along the way is helping them to become a better version of themselves. So, to be the best they can be, and it's a lifelong thing. So I would say, don't like I said, don't give up. Have that growth mindset. Learn what you can. We're still kind of in the earlier stages, so we still have time to keep working on it. And it's going to be something that we keep doing. We keep rehearsing. We keep doing role playing and hey, how can we do this better? And and having that open communication with the children. I think that's going to be something that's going to really help in the long term.
I love it. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Ladies, was there anything else you guys wanted to add on top of that for the kids who are listening, like how to become better versions of themselves? Is there anything you want to teach? Madeline,
Actually, I have something else to say.
did you have anything to say that like how to become a better version of yourself? How to be more brave, maybe? Okay, sounds good.
I
What?
wanted to say something else.
Oh yeah, what is it?
So if you go on Coach Andrews, which is Rebel Ninja app, super fun. You can go in it. It's like the best. He does really funny videos, by the way. You'll laugh so hard. And you could do like quizzes. Yeah, there's also Maddie, let me see. And there's also a community that you could post your stuff. And there's challenges that you have to do.
Amazing.
And it's really fun challenges, by the way.
Wow, I think I gotta hire you guys to be my marketing team. That was pretty good. Amazing.